Hey guys, Steve here. Well, I've got another video today and I want to show you this campground here that we're staying at. It's Somerset Park Campground. It's just near Somerset Dam. We're going to go in and we've just pulled up. I walked up to the toilets. Going to get our campsites all set up and then I'll show you a bit of a walk around our campsite, show you a bit of a walk around the park itself. But I'll get that intro out of the road, guys, and then we'll get back into it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button while the intro is playing. And then at the end of the video, if you like it, just hit that like and hit the bell. Cheers, guys. Okay guys, I'll just show you a little camp setup we've got here at the moment. So I got the FJ as per normal, and we bought our little teardrop camper. If you want to see a full walk around of that, just check out one of my other videos that I'm putting up. Should come out just after this one and you'll see the full walk around of the camper. So awesome little thing. We haven't used it in a couple of years, but we've got it out this weekend. So we've got it all set up here. We've just got our little Coleman Event 14 Dome 10 over the back, and just got our little kitchen set up out the back here as well. Does the job. Nice undercover. We had a bit of a rainstorm here yesterday and held up pretty good. Just a couple of drips out of the roof and that was about it. Just got a little collapsible kitchen there. Got our partner stove. We've been cooking on that, and just a table comes off the back of the camper there. Little 40-litre fridge that I picked up from Aldi's in about 2014, and it's still going strong. We've been using it at home just as a spare drink fridge. So little bit of all we bought with us with water was just a little water tank there and just a little pump thing so we can have water, and we've got another tank down there just for washing up. Just pulled out one of the awnings off the side here just to give us a bit of protection getting in and out of the camper, and we're just using the Stockton shower change tent there just for toilet, shower, changing. And also we've set up our little Snow Peak medium hexi tarp here. It was great yesterday. The rain was coming down and I've got like a real high pole in the top here and got all the water sloping down to the back there, and we stayed reasonably dry. We sat in the middle there and sat around the table and watched everyone else running around like blue ass flies trying to keep the water out of all their campsites. So that's basically it down here, but there's some great little camps around here. There's been a heap of guys over here with big boats and that. I might put a photo up on the screen and show you their boat and that sitting there, and got a heap of young blokes over here, and probably schoolies by the looks of them, all come down here and got their camp set up. They copped a bit of drama with the rain. The old cheap ass gazebos there, they all filled up with water and filled their tents up, so they were sleeping wet last night. But campsites, there's a fair few campsites here. There's a heap up here. There's a heap up in the back part of the property there. They've got power up there as well too. They're all down here's unpowered. Now there's no pets down here, no generators, and sort of got to be quiet after about 10 o'clock. And I must admit, last night with all the young people and that here, 10 o'clock come, they all shut up, they all went to bed, they were all really good. So each site has a little concrete pad that you've got to put your fire pit on. You can't have it anywhere else. He does have barrels up there you can grab off them if you haven't got one, but if you've got your own fire, you must have it on there. There's some gas barbecues over here as well, and you can use them. So you can see that over in the background there. So you've got a little gas barbecue and a little solar light there if you're over here late in the afternoon, and there's a few picnic tables and that lying around in here as well. So really well set out, really user friendly, and just a great little park just off the road. So we'll go for a walk up to the top there now and show you around up there, eh? Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Really helps my channel out. While that intro is playing at the start, I always say to everyone, hit the subscribe button then, and then when you get near the end of the video, if you're liking it, hit the thumbs up, hit the bell so you get notifications about me videos that are coming up. And I put a few posts up, you know, just a few days beforehand, telling people what's the next video coming out. But like always, like if you got any questions, queries or comments, leave them down below, but we'll get around and show you a little bit more now, eh? I'll tell you what is nice here, all the jacaranda trees, they're all just about out in flower. It is that time of year, and the bloody mountains around here are just tremendous. They're absolutely massive. They've got all these rock formations coming down on them. Camera won't do it justice, I guarantee you, but it is really beautiful. And the good thing I've noticed, if you really want your mobile reception, perfect mobile reception here, 4 bars, 4G, so you got no worries about that. But I'll show you a little bit more in a minute, guys. Cheers. Okay guys, this is where you drive in here off the highway. If you're coming from Brisbane, you're coming that way. If you're coming from Kilcoy, you're coming that way. So just look for this sign, Somerset Park Campgrounds, and you turn straight in here. Just a simple little campground, but it's clean, it's tidy. There's toilets and showers up there. I'll take you past there in a second. But you drive in here and you'll go into that little office and you'll probably see Merv. Really nice bloke. Wealth of information. He can tell you all about this place around here. I was having a bit of a yarn to him this morning, and I was talking about one of the signs down here. I'll just quickly show it to you. Now, if you get online, I'll leave a link at the end there so you can check it out. But and I did notice a sign here the other day when I drove back in again. Danger, unexploded ammunition may be found in this area. Please do not handle suspicious items and report them to the nearest police station. I did ask Merv about that, and he said, oh, about 10 or 15 years ago, there's a couple of young blokes here and they'd been partying all night, and they were camped down the back here somewhere, and one of them picked up something he found in the ground, and he threw it at his mate, and his mate looked at it and said, holy Christ, I think that's a hand grenade. So within about half an hour after they reported it, there's a heap of police here, there's a heap of army experts here, and they were all combing the place, and they didn't find anything else, but they put the sign up here just to warn people in case you do find anything else. So if you're wondering what that is, that's what that's all about. Because apparently what Merv was saying, it used to be a training ground area here for soldiers, because it's very humid, hilly around here, and rocky terrain, and it does simulate a lot of the environments soldiers may find in some of those countries like New Guinea and places like that. So that's basically what that's all about. So if you're wondering why there would be ammunition or stuff lying around here, cheers guys. So you got the office here, like I said, you can get some party ice, bring all your rubbish up here, you can get firewood if you want to, for the fire pits, go in there and see Merv, but we'll head down here now, eh? Okay guys, we just walked up from the office there. That's the toilets and shower block there. They're all pin coded, so you get that code sent to you by SMS off old Merv. And nice and tidy, a few toilets in there, a few little shower cubicles. You just got to pick your time when you go in there if it's real busy, but when it's quiet you have no trouble at all. You can head down here a bit further. There's a little bit more camp area down here, so we'll just go down here and have a quick look, eh? And show you down there. I was just talking to Merv about a couple of things, and when I get down here I'll have a look and show you all about them. Jeez. But you can see the dam wall up there, so this is a really good shot of it. I've walked down here from our campsite, and you can see a guy on a boat down there, and down there's a bit further, there's a weir. I'm going to go down there in a minute and show you that, but our campsite's way up in there, and the park ground's just up in there. So I've walked down here. Apparently you can throw a fishing rod in here. There's actually a few fish in there. You can see someone kayaking down there. They've actually looking for some fish themselves, but that's their dam wall. We're going to drive up the road there in a minute, and we'll see if we can show you some footage from up there and show you what it looks like. but we'll get up there in a minute and have a look at that and show you around. But I just thought I'd bring you down here and we can get a good shot of that dam wall down there. It looks damn fine, doesn't it? Everything around here is damn interesting. I'll shut up now. Okay guys, yeah, no worries, show you some more in a minute. Okay guys, we were just up there a bit closer to the dam wall. We've come down a bit further. Now, as I was saying, I was talking to the owner here and he was telling me about the weir that's down around the corner there. This is the swimming hole they put in. He did tell me about the structure here. Now you can see an old set of steps. This was built in the 1930s and there's not much of it left. So those set of steps went all the way up the bank there, and apparently it was for the ladies and that, so that they could walk down here and go for a swim. He did tell me about a couple of structures here that were still left here. I'm not exactly sure what they are. There's one here and there's one down there a bit further, and you can see some of the concrete and structure down in the water there. Apparently in the 2011 floods, copped a fair bit of a hammer in here, and they lost a lot of the historical stuff. But if you come for a walk up here from the campgrounds, just up from the hill there in the back part of the park, you can walk down a hill here, come down, check all this out for yourself. It's always good to look back and have a look at a bit of history. You can see how they've just used some of the local rocks and that there, and some of the old steelwork and that here. I'm not sure what this is, whether this may have been a some sort of crane or something for picking stuff up out of the water maybe. I've got a feeling that might be what it was, or part of the, it could actually be part, they had flying foxes here too, so whether it's part of the flying fox that they had here. They got one up on top of the dam wall up there, up on the side of the mountain, and they had a few flying foxes here, so whether that was part of it and it come down to here, it may very well be. But you see a couple of blokes out there and having a fish. But we're going to head down to the weir there now and just show you where it is, and you can have a look down there as well. But yeah, he did tell me about some of the things down here, and I wasn't, he said he doesn't tell anyone what it is, he lets them guess. But there's another one down here a little bit further. You can see some of the old earthenware pipes there, and there's another piece of sort of the history there. So we'll head on and we'll go down a little bit further, eh? Cheers. Okay guys, welcome back. Well, I've walked all the way from down there. I've walked up to where the weir is. I'll show you that in a second, but just thought I'd show you this big old tree here. Have a look at this. How big is that? That must be about 6 or 7 metres high off the ground, and obviously the tree's been cut down years ago and it's given up the ghost. It's fought for life, but it gives you a great insight to the root system in a tree. You know, you imagine this in your yard, you wonder why all your pipes get clogged up. It's shot out all these roots looking for water and moisture and all that sort of thing. It's died, and obviously through floods and erosion, all the soil, everything's washed out from underneath this tree. It's still standing up there. There's a few others here. I just thought I'd show you that. We're going to head down here now and show you this little weir down here, and I'll tell you all about that, eh? Okay guys, cheers. We've walked over to the weir. We come from down there. I thought I'll bring you up here and show you what this is all about. The good thing about doing this YouTube channel is when I get out now, I try and research a little bit of history about where I'm staying at, so I can convey it to you guys and hopefully give you some facts, just not make up any crap or anything. And I've been talking to one of the guys up here in the community, and he was actually in the Historical Society for around here. He gave me a book this morning, and it's got so much information about when the dam wall was constructed, the equipment around the area, all sorts of fantastic facts. I've taken some photo shots of some of the photos of the construction. I'm going to put those up at the end of the video, maybe put a couple up through the video as well. But he told me all about what this was all about. Now this weir here was constructed about the same time as the dam started, roughly around the 1930s onwards. And they put this here because the locals were worried about when the dam was being constructed and stopping the water flow, that they wouldn't have anywhere to swim, because they didn't have a big swimming pool. They just had this little watering hole here, and this is where they used to come down and have their fun, all that sort of thing. So they built those stairs I showed you down there, but this is where the water was held back so they could swim down there. This little weir here, and there's another one on the other side of the island just over in the bush there. I won't go over there, much similar to this one, but this is what's holding all the water back. Now it has eroded out over time. Like the bank used to be here, as I was showing you down where that tree there. The water's come around the rear when it's flooded, and it's washed all this embankment out because this was slowing it down. Amazingly, this has held up. You can see the little columns, of support columns they put behind the wall there. It's just all put together with local materials, but it's done the job. 1930 to 2021, you work out the figures. My brain's not quick enough to do that at the moment on the run, but I think it's fantastic. I hope that camera sound is still picking me up in front of the camera. My mic went flat a minute ago. I've talked too much, but hopefully you've enjoyed. If you've got any more questions, queries or comments, like always, leave them in the comments. I'll try and get back to you with an answer. It's a fantastic little spot. I'll put a link to the caravan, well, not to the park where I'm staying on the description if you want to have a look at that. If you want to come and visit, make sure you check out all the sites, check out all the history for yourself. You'll learn a lot. Talk to old Merv up there in the office. He's quite pleasant. He'll tell you anything you want to know. You know, like always, you know, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I look forward to bringing you more content like this, and like always, stay safe, be kind to each other, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.